In a bustling classroom filled with eager students, there was a renowned psychology professor known for his wisdom and unique teaching methods. One bright morning, he decided to impart a profound lesson about the nature of worries and stress. With an air of anticipation, the professor held up a glass of water, its crystal clear contents catching the sunlight. He posed a simple question to his students. How heavy do you think this glass of water is? The students, always up for a thought-provoking challenge, exchanged curious glances and began offering their guesses. The answers ranged from a few ounces to a pound, reflecting the diversity of perspectives in the room. The professor nodded and continued. The actual weight of this glass is not as important as the duration for which I hold it. He held the glass up for all to see. Imagine if I held it for just a couple of minutes. In that brief span, it would hardly feel like a burden at all. Now, suppose I decided to hold on to it for an hour. As time passed, my arm would start to ache, and the weight would become more apparent. As the students listened attentively, the professor's words resonated deeply with them. He went on, now, picture this. If I stubbornly held onto this glass for an entire day, or even a week, my muscles would cramp, and the pain would become overwhelming. I would be so preoccupied with the discomfort that I could think of nothing else. A solemn hush settled over the classroom as the gravity of his words sank in. The professor continued. This glass of water serves as a metaphor for the worries and stress you carry with you each day. If you dwell on them for a few fleeting moments and then put them aside, they won't weigh you down significantly. However, if you choose to cling to them for extended periods, their weight will increase, burdening your mind and soul, rendering you unable to enjoy life's beauty. The students nodded thoughtfully, their minds absorbing the valuable lesson being shared. The professor concluded, So, my dear students, I implore you to remember this. Do not carry your worries everywhere you go, for they will only drag you down. Release them, just as I release this glass, and liberate your mind to focus on the splendor of life. Let go of the things that lie beyond your control, and you will find inner peace and happiness. The classroom remained silent for a moment as the students contemplated the wisdom they had just received. But then, one of the students, a young woman named Joey, raised her hand and spoke up. Professor, how can we learn to put down our worries? What's the secret to letting go? The professor smiled, for he had anticipated this question. He began to share stories of ancient sages and modern therapists, who had developed techniques to help individuals release their burdens. He spoke of mindfulness, meditation, and the power of confiding in friends and loved ones. As the weeks passed, the professor delved deeper into these techniques, encouraging his students to practice mindfulness and share their worries with each other. The classroom became a haven of support and understanding, where students helped each other lighten their burdens. And so, the lesson of the glass of water became a catalyst for transformation. It wasn't just a one-time lecture but a journey of self-discovery and growth for the students. They learned not only the importance of letting go, but also the value of seeking help and sharing their concerns with others. Each day, they embraced life with a lighter heart, cherishing each moment, and finding joy in the beauty of the world around them.